Melania Trump's fashion choices have always had a knack for making a statement, but her outfit at the 2025 inauguration didn't just grab attention, it completely broke the internet. From her early days as First Lady to the bold fashion statements she made, Melania's wardrobe has been like a lesson in style and strategy. But this particular look, she absolutely nailed it. So what was it about this outfit that got everyone talking? Stick around as we dive into the story behind her most iconic look yet. Melania Trump, synonymous with elegance, sophistication, and an uncanny fashion sense. Her time as First Lady had its share of ups and downs, but there was one thing that was always clear. Melania knew how to use fashion to tell a story. Every outfit she wore wasn't just about personal style, it was a carefully crafted narrative designed to make an impact and boost her image on the world stage. Inauguration Day was a game changer. But before we get into that, let's take a look back at her fashion evolution. Melania's journey to becoming a fashion icon began long before she ever stepped into the White House. Growing up in Slovenia, she was surrounded by the world of high fashion, with her mother being a fashion designer. From an early age, Melania was exposed to the art of styling and design, which would later shape her keen eye for detail. As a teenager, she launched her modeling career, gracing runways and magazine covers with her striking looks and natural poise. This early immersion in the fashion industry allowed her to hone a sense of style that would evolve and define her public image in the years to come. When Melania married Donald Trump in 2005, her style underwent a noticeable transformation. The bold and experimental outfits from her modeling days gave way to more timeless, elegant silhouettes made from luxurious fabrics. These changes were deliberate, in part to fit her new role as the wife of a powerful business mogul. Designers like Hervé Pierre, Michael Kors, and Dolce & Gabbana became her go-to labels. Their designs were sophisticated yet modern, and Melania embraced them with ease, signaling a shift from the high fashion world of her youth to a more refined, polished public image. At this point, clothing became more than just a form of personal expression. It became a tool to command respect and attention, something Melania understood intuitively. When Donald Trump announced his run for president in 2015, Melania's fashion had to evolve yet again. As the potential First Lady, she now needed to balance her glamorous past with the expectations of her new role. She had to project strength, stability, and grace while still remaining authentic to herself. Melania navigated this challenge with precision, favoring tailored suits in muted tones that exuded professionalism and focus, yet still conveyed an aura of high-end elegance. In these choices, she also began introducing American designers into her wardrobe, subtly signaling her shift from the world of luxury European fashion to a more American-centric style. Through this careful curation of her public wardrobe, Melania was able to project the right image for her evolving role on the national stage. Melania's ability to mix European elegance with American sensibility truly set her apart, earning her a reputation as one of the most stylish figures in modern politics. But her fashion journey wasn't always smooth. As the wife of one of the most polarizing figures in recent history, Melania faced constant scrutiny. Every outfit she wore was picked apart by critics looking for hidden meanings or controversy. But instead of cracking under the pressure, she used her wardrobe as both a shield and a statement, projecting calm composure amid the chaos. Her fashion evolution was a well-thought-out strategy, showcasing her understanding of how clothing shapes public perception. Whether she was attending a state dinner or visiting disaster-stricken areas, Melania's outfits were carefully chosen to reflect the importance of the moment. Although she mostly stayed silent while in the White House, her clothes spoke volumes. This journey would eventually lead to the outfit that broke the internet in 2025. While this wasn't the first time Melania got to choose her inauguration outfit, her 2017 look certainly set the bar. On January 20th, 2017, as Donald Trump was sworn in as the 45th President of the United States, all eyes were on Melania. It was her debut as First Lady, a moment that would shape her role in the years ahead. True to form, she made her mark, not with words, but with an outfit that would be remembered forever. She stepped onto the world stage in a custom Ralph Lauren ensemble, a sky blue cashmere dress paired with a cropped bolero jacket. The monochromatic look was completed with suede gloves and pointed toe pumps, all in the same serene shade. It was the picture of grace and refinement, a sartorial tribute to one of America's most beloved fashion icons, Jacqueline Kennedy. The resemblance was unmistakable, from the structured silhouette to the understated accessories. Melania's outfit paid homage to Jackie's style at her husband's inauguration in 1961. The soft blue hue symbolized calm and unity, a stark contrast to the divisive political climate surrounding Donald Trump's campaign. By aligning herself with Jackie Kennedy, Melania sent a message of tradition, elegance, and a desire to bridge political divides. The reaction was immediate. Fashion critics hailed the look as timeless and sophisticated, while social media erupted with admiration. Many praised her decision to wear Ralph Lauren, an iconic American designer, at such a pivotal moment. The outfit quickly became a symbol of Melania's approach to her new role, reserved yet impactful, traditional yet modern. Of course, no public figure escapes controversy, and some questioned whether the homage to Jackie was too obvious. Others took issue with her wearing a designer who had previously supported Democratic candidates. But despite the debate, the general consensus was that Melania's debut as First Lady was a resounding success. Her outfit was a masterclass in diplomacy through fashion. Melania's first term set the tone for a presidency defined by calculated elegance. Over the next 4 years, she continued to turn heads with her fashion. From the sparkling silver gown by Monique Lhuillier at a state dinner in South Korea, to the safari-inspired outfit that stirred debate during her Kenya visit, her wardrobe was always a topic of conversation. Whether celebrated or criticized, it never failed to make headlines. However, her 2017 inauguration look remained a standout moment. But that was just the start, as Melania's style would evolve in unexpected ways. And while her 2017 outfit set a high bar, it was the 2025 inauguration look that left the world truly speechless. The 2017 inauguration marked the start of a term that would cement Melania Trump's place as a global style icon. Over the next 4 years, she gained a reputation for making bold, thoughtful, and sometimes controversial fashion choices. Whether attending international summits, hosting state dinners, or embarking on official visits, her outfits were always deliberate statements, designed to communicate diplomacy, cultural respect, and her personal style. One of Melania's earliest standout moments came during her first state visit to Saudi Arabia in May 2017. Stepping off Air Force One, she wore a sleek black Stella McCartney jumpsuit with a gold belt cinched at the waist. The look struck the perfect balance between cultural sensitivity and modern chic, avoiding typical Western trends like short skirts or bare shoulders. Though she didn't wear a headscarf, the outfit respected local customs in its modesty, earning praise for her thoughtful approach. This moment highlighted her ability to navigate cultural diplomacy through fashion, a skill she would continue to show later that year. During a visit to France in July 2017 for Bastille Day celebrations, Melania captured global attention in a striking red Dior suit. The tailored ensemble exuded Parisian sophistication, reflecting her respect for French fashion heritage. Paired with matching stilettos and a structured clutch, it was a lesson in effortless elegance. The French media loved her look, and an iconic photograph of Melania with President Trump and French President Emmanuel Macron became one of the trip's most shared images. Another unforgettable fashion moment came in April 2018 during the first state dinner of the Trump administration. Melania hosted French President Macron and his wife Brigitte, wearing a dazzling silver Chanel haute couture gown. The floor-length dress, embellished with intricate beading and sheer accents, was a showstopper. Fashion critics and enthusiasts praised it as a bold yet tasteful choice, showcasing her ability to command attention at high-profile events. Despite some controversies, Melania's wardrobe often struck the perfect balance between diplomacy and personal style. During a 2019 trip to Japan, she embraced the local culture while maintaining her signature elegance. On a visit to the Imperial Palace, she wore a floral dress by Dries Van Noten, which paid homage to traditional Japanese motifs without looking like a costume. This thoughtful choice was widely praised as a respectful nod to Japan's rich artistic heritage. As her husband's term went on, Melania's style became more refined. Tailored coats, structured dresses, and elegant monochromatic outfits became her signature look. She often turned to designers like Dolce & Gabbana, Alexander McQueen, and Ralph Lauren, opting for timeless silhouettes over passing trends. Her choices projected confidence and stability, qualities she aimed to embody as First Lady. By the time Donald Trump left office in January 2021, Melania had firmly established her fashion legacy. She demonstrated her ability to use clothing as a form of communication, navigating the intersection of politics and style with grace. Yet, her evolution was far from finished. Little did the world know, her most iconic fashion moment was still to come. a look that would redefine her legacy and spark conversations far beyond fashion. Fashion has always been more than just fabric and stitching. It's a language, a tool, and for public figures, it serves as a means of communicating values, messages, and even political ideologies. This has been especially true for first ladies throughout history. From Jacqueline Kennedy's timeless shift dresses to Michelle Obama's accessible J.Crew looks, the wardrobes of these women reflect their roles within the broader narrative of American leadership. Melania Trump was no exception. Throughout her time as First Lady, her fashion choices often made headlines, not just for their aesthetic beauty, but for the deeper meanings they conveyed. In many ways, her wardrobe became a lens through which the public and media attempted to interpret her identity, values, and political alliances. Her outfits frequently carried subtle messages, whether intentional or not, sparking debate and analysis. Take, for example, her choice to wear Dolce & Gabbana during a 2017 visit to Italy. The Italian luxury brand, known for its bold, glamorous designs, was fitting for her meeting with the Pope. Melania wore a black lace dress paired with a traditional veil, adhering to Vatican protocol while simultaneously showcasing the brand's signature opulence. The ensemble earned praise for its elegance and respect for tradition, but it also sparked criticism for highlighting her affinity for high-end European designers, a choice that some felt clashed with her husband's America First agenda. This tension between personal style and political messaging became a recurring theme throughout her tenure as First Lady. While her fashion choices often conveyed sophistication, they were also scrutinized for any potential contradictions or perceived misalignments with the broader political narrative. In addition to being sophisticated, Melania's fashion choices were often unpredictable, fueling discussions that extended beyond the clothing itself. One of the most talked about moments occurred when she wore a white pantsuit to the 2018 State of the Union address. The sharply tailored ensemble, designed by Christian Dior, was striking, but the choice of a pantsuit, a silhouette historically linked to Hillary Clinton and women's empowerment movements, raised questions. Was it a statement of solidarity with women, or a more subtle nod to independence in a male-dominated administration? Melania never provided clarification, leaving the outfit's meaning open to interpretation. This ambiguity added to the intrigue and further sparked public speculation. Melania's occasional use of American designers also carried weight and often attracted attention. Her decision to wear Ralph Lauren at her first inauguration in 2017 was a deliberate nod to American craftsmanship, positioning her as a First Lady who valued national pride. By favoring an iconic American designer, she subtly aligned herself with a sense of patriotism, adding an additional layer of meaning to her carefully curated wardrobe. The balance she struck between personal taste and the political context of her role illustrated the complexity of fashion as a tool for public messaging, showing how each choice could be seen as a reflection of her character and her place within the larger American narrative. Melania's choice to wear Ralph Lauren at her 2017 inauguration subtly echoed her husband's political messaging, but in a more refined, approachable way. Similarly, her decision to wear a J. Mendel gown for a 2018 state dinner with French President Emmanuel Macron showcased her talent for mixing diplomacy with fashion. The ivory gown with sheer cape sleeves wasn't just beautiful, it symbolized harmony between nations. However, not all of Melania's fashion choices were seen in a positive light. The infamous, "I really don't care, do you?" The jacket she wore during a visit to a detention center at the US-Mexico border remains one of the most controversial moments of her time as First Lady. The olive green Zara jacket, emblazoned with bold white text on the back, overshadowed the purpose of her visit and became the center of criticism. Was it a careless mistake or a deliberate provocation? The ambiguity of the jacket's message sparked outrage, with many seeing it as a dismissal of the humanitarian crisis she was there to address. Melania's spokesperson claimed it was just a jacket, but the damage was done. This incident highlighted the unavoidable truth about fashion and politics. Every choice is under intense scrutiny, with every detail analyzed. For Melania, this scrutiny often exposed the tension between her role as a public figure and her desire for privacy. While she rarely gave interviews or made public statements, her clothing often communicated volumes. As her time as First Lady progressed, Melania seemed to become more aware of this dynamic. She became more consistent in using fashion as a diplomatic tool, particularly on international trips. In Japan, she wore a structured coat dress by Carolina Herrera, reflecting the clean lines of traditional Japanese design. In the UK, she wore a custom Dior dress, honoring the close ties between the US and France while maintaining British formality. One of her most celebrated fashion moments came during a trip to Kenya in 2018 for a safari visit. She wore a Ralph Lauren shirt, khaki trousers, and riding boots. A classic, practical look that paid homage to the safari aesthetic. Melania's wardrobe often succeeded in its primary goal, commanding attention. Whether it was a bold red Valentino cape to greet world leaders or a sparkling silver gown at a state dinner, her outfits ensured that she was always the center of attention. Her mastery of visual storytelling became a hallmark of her time as First Lady. As she prepared for her second inauguration in 2025, the world had high expectations. Her legacy as a First Lady who used fashion to communicate power and poise was solidified, but no one was prepared for the statement she would make that day. What was it about her 2025 inauguration outfit that sparked such a global reaction? The answer lies in its dramatic departure from the past and the powerful message it conveyed about the future. The world waited with bated breath to see Melania's choice for the 2025 inauguration, and what followed was a global sensation. As the cameras zoomed in, Melania emerged with an undeniable presence. Her outfit, a striking combination of timeless elegance and bold simplicity. She wore a custom-designed navy blue double-breasted coat by Adam Lips, paired with a matching skirt and an ivory blouse. But it was the dramatic wide-brimmed white boater hat by Eric Javits that stole the spotlight, instantly captivating onlookers and sparking a social media frenzy. Melania's 2025 inauguration outfit quickly broke the internet, with fashion critics and political analysts all weighing in on the look that redefined inaugural style. The coat itself was a masterpiece of tailoring. Its sharp lines and structured silhouette exuded power and confidence, while the deep navy blue color symbolizes stability. The ivory blouse provided a gentle contrast, its delicate fabric flowing gracefully against the boldness of the outerwear. Her matching navy suede heels added a polished touch. Yet, it was the hat that became the focal point of discussion. The wide-brimmed boater hat, with its striking simplicity and impeccable craftsmanship, drew comparisons to figures like Carmen Sandiego and Audrey Hepburn. The hat's oversized design and stark white color stood out against the Capitol steps, making it impossible to ignore. Fashion enthusiasts and critics alike dissected every element of her look, pondering the significance of the boater hat. Some saw it as a nod to traditional European aristocracy, while others viewed it as a bold feminist statement, akin to suffragette hats from the early 20th century. Melania had once again used fashion to make a statement that transcended politics. The outfit sparked endless debates, memes, and admiration across media platforms. Adding to the outfit's significance was Melania's choice of American designers. Adam Lippes and Eric Javits, both known for their craftsmanship, symbolized American pride and excellence. This choice was widely seen as a nod to her husband's America First agenda, blending impeccable style with national pride. Reactions poured in from major publications like Vogue and the New York Times, which hailed her look as one of the most iconic inauguration outfits in history, while some critics questioned the hat's appropriateness or argued it overshadowed the ensemble. The debate only fueled the conversation, solidifying the outfit's status as a defining moment in fashion history. So, why did Melania's 2025 inauguration outfit break the internet? Was it the flawless execution, the layers of symbolism, or the sheer audacity of wearing a bold hat that dominated conversations? Whatever the reason, it was a cultural phenomenon.